Hello to you, whether or not you're new. My name's Jean, and this is my channel where I do mostly unboxing videos, and that's what I've got for you today. Hope you enjoy watching. We have the November Bokksu box. Now, if you've not seen one of my videos about Bokksu before, it's a box of snacks from Japan. They're made by small companies, family companies, some of them that have been established quite a long time, in some cases over 100 years, and they come to you each month. So let's have a look what we've got, shall we? Your first look is the same as my first look. This arrived yesterday, but I didn't have the time to actually sit and make a video for it yesterday. Okay, so this is what we've got. So in every box you get a thank you postcard from Danny Tang, the founder of Bokksu, and it mirrors the culture guide that comes with each box as well. Says thank you. In every Bokksu snack box we always add a tea pairing, and it's not only because I love tea so much, I drink several cups a day. It's also because in Japan people traditionally drink tea when eating sweets. This month I'm super excited to share this month's thoughtfully curated theme that's centred on my favourite beverage. We're also looking forward to the release of our first ever advent calendar, and I have already seen adverts online for that, which will be sold exclusively on Bokksu Boutique, filled with authentic snacks from Japan and surprise gifts. It's the perfect gift for anyone in your life. Sign up for early access at bokksu.com/advent. Until the next box, happy snacking. Okay, and as I said, we've got the culture guide here. Each box contains one, and it's different from month to month. This one, as you can see from the front here, is Cha Cha Tea Time, and it's Culture Guide Volume 54. Let's have a quick run through it. We have a little bit of an introduction here on the first couple of pages. Then you get a map where you can discover where in Japan your snacks are from. And this page here shows you a little picture of each one, so and a number so you can pinpoint it on this map. We've got a little Let's Learn Japanese couple of pages there. And the Japanese phrases that you learn in each culture guide are basically paired up with the theme for that month's box. So these are all about tea and tea drinking. And then we go on to the rest of the culture guide itself, and it breaks down each of the snacks in turn. So there's quite a few pages of this. It goes through each of them, and we've got a Meet the Maker here with Suboichi Sechihompo. Sorry if I've butchered that name. We've got Hojicha Tea Latte, which is in this month's box. And then we've got a little bit of a get to know the tea company behind this month's tea pairing section. We've got a bit about the history of Sado, stirring traditions, elegance in every gesture, and completing the ceremony. All about the tea ceremony itself. And then we've got a little advert at the back here. Hungry for more? Visit Bokksu Boutique. With each box that you buy as well, you get points added on to your Bokksu account, and you can use them towards things on Bokksu Boutique if you see things that you want to buy, or things that have been in the box that you've just had and you want to try and get more of them. The further along the journey you get, the higher the points you get. So, for example, just off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what the point system is, but it could be silver, gold, and platinum, for example. And the longer you're with Bokksu and the longer you're buying boxes, the higher up that ladder you go, and the more points you accumulate as time goes on. And there's no limit to how many points you can accumulate, so it's pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can find some of these in this book. Right, so the first one that I come to is the one that I mentioned a little while ago, the Hojicha tea latte. And because this is fairly near the back of the book, I should be able to find it fairly easily. Okay, so we have instructions on how to brew it. There's always a list of common allergens with each snack, and that goes for the teas as well, and whether or not things are vegetarian. And there's a little bit of a rundown about that particular tea latte. Then, if I flip to the front of the book, where we start to get the snacks themselves. Right, let's see if I can find this. The first one, I'm going to pop things on the desk next to me here just to make it a bit easier to get further down the box. Okay, so we've got wasabi flavoured pistachio snacks, and each savoury pistachio is coated with a thin layer of spicy wasabi for an irresistible snack that wakes up your taste buds. Though these flavoured pistachios might not be an obvious choice when picking a snack to pair with tea, these spicy nuts are not for the faint of heart. Now, I love pistachios, and I really love wasabi as well. Note to remember, a lot of wasabi that you get in England, for example, is actually horseradish paste with a bit of green food colouring in. So if you're looking for wasabi in a supermarket, maybe just check the ingredients list first. Oh, they smell nice. You can smell the wasabi on them, and you can smell the nuttiness of the nuts as well. Right, let's give it a go. Wow. Yeah. Oh, these are wonderful. Oh, wow. Yes, that's definitely fantastic wasabi in there. They are really lovely. I'm not going to finish the whole packet on camera because I don't want to sit here coughing. But yeah, really, really nice. 100% recommend those. Right, next up we have, make sure I get the right one, Kohokura Uragoshi Kanten guava, made with fresh guava grown in Okinawa. This jelly candy is not this one. Let's see if I can find it. Sorry about that. I thought I'd got the right bit there. Right. This jelly candy springs with each bite. Pro tip, enjoy it chilled and be sure to eat the edible wrapper. Ah, right, so that's the wrapper inside the wrapper. We're going to give this a go. If there are more in the box, I will pop them in the fridge to let them cool a bit. Oh, that smells lovely. That's what this edible wrapping looks like. Here we go. Oh wow, that's a very, very gentle flavour. The edible wrapping is a little bit like rice paper. Yeah, really, really nice. But I can understand why they say to chill it before eating it. Right, so the next one I have here is Juisobi Okoshi Matcha. This crunchy morsel is an okoshi, a snack with a history of more than 1,000 years that's similar to a Rice Krispie treat. One bite is all you need to taste the deep flavours of matcha green tea. Let's give it a go. I'm not going to be testing everything in the box, don't worry. Just when they're very small like this, or there's more than one of them. So that's what that looks like. Flavoured with matcha tea. It's got peanuts in as well, which they are in the common allergens list here. Oh. That's really nice. I wasn't quite sure what I was expecting flavour-wise, but towards the end it's more peanutty. Really nice. Right. Next up we have got this little fella. And this is Star of Niigata Amakara rice crackers. We've seen stars with these delectable rice crackers. Each tiny senbei are coated in soy sauce, sweetened with sugar for the ultimate amakara, sweet and salty flavour. Party in your mouth. They look interesting. I'm not going to open them though, because I'll be here forever if I open everything. Next up, we have got a chestnut waffle cookie. And it says it's lightly flavoured chestnut cream sandwiched between two crispy buttery biscuits for a lovely tea time accompaniment. So yes, that's something to look forward to a bit later. Next up, we've got a big bag, and that's this one. And these are scone chobirigu spice curry flavour. This addicting corn snack highlights the cumin, coriander and turmeric spices found in your favourite curry for an unforgettable umami taste. Definitely not opening that just yet. Right, next up we have got Alfort Mini Chocolate Chestnuts, and they come in this pretty little box. Rich chocolate envelopes, individual cookies in this classic Japanese snack. For this limited edition version, the chocolate is infused with the flavour of chestnuts, a popular ingredient during autumn. Okay, onwards from there, we have got, let's see if I can find it. Where are we? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so this is honey castella cake. A classic festive delight in Japan, this fluffy castella cake is flavoured with honey for a satisfying treat. And a fun fact, the cake itself was brought to Japan by Portuguese merchants in the 16th century. So it's got a long history. Next up, we've got these tiny little fellas. And these are Kurumi Walnut Mochi. Chopped walnuts are kneaded right into this soft mochi. It has faint notes of soy sauce that pair well with its sugar coating, creating a slight umami flavour. Let's give it a try. I think these have been in the boxes before, if I remember rightly, and I like them then as well. Let's have a... Doesn't really smell of anything. That's what it looks like close up. It's all nice and squidgy. Things are going a bit blue there. Right. Interesting. The interesting thing is, even though it's nice and soft, there's not really any flavour. Maybe that's not what I was thinking of from what I've had in a previous box. Okay, the next thing that we've got is a Tyrolean cream roll cookie vanilla, and that's these. Since it debuted in 1962, this roll cookie has been baked according to a traditional Austrian recipe with fresh milk and butter. We're excited for you to try its popular vanilla flavour. Let's give it a go. Oops, it's fallen to bits in the packet. Oh, that smells really nice. It smells a bit like brown sugar and cream. Now, this seems to me like a definite snack to have with a cup of tea. It's really nice. It's very light. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, and there's no overpowering flavours. If I was comparing it to any of the sort of biscuits that we have over here that you might have with a cup of tea, it reminds me of a Nice biscuit. Although Nice biscuits don't have cream filling or anything, it's just a Nice biscuit. It's like a plain biscuit with maybe a slightly coconutty taste, which these Tyrolean wafers don't have. But they're very light to eat as well. Next up, we have got a Kyoto matcha waffle sandwich. So this is the second waffle sandwich of this box. This wispy waffle sandwich is perfectly golden with smooth cream that marries sweet white chocolate with slightly bitter matcha green tea from Kyoto in the middle. So I'm not opening that one because there's only one of those. And next up, we have got Nanko Ume Plum Gummy, which is this bag here. Made with pureed Nanko Ume, a specific type of Japanese plum from the Wakayama prefecture. These gummies are subtly sweet with a gooey centre. Let's give it a go. I'm aware that I'm testing a lot of them in this box, but I want to try and give everybody that's watching as much of an opinion on flavours and tastes and textures of as many of the things as I can without opening everything. So that's what it looks like a little fruit jelly. Oh, they are gorgeous. I'm going to enjoy the rest of that bag later on. It's sweet but not overpoweringly sweet. The flavour is really delicate. I can't say that I've tried at Nanko Ume before, so I can't say if the sweet tastes like Nanko Ume, but I'm guessing it probably does. Doesn't taste like plums that we have over here, put it this way, but they're so nice. They're the sort of thing that if I saw them in a shop I'd go in and buy them. They're really lovely. Right, okay. Next one we've got Uru rice chips, corn potage, and that's them. Like little tiny rice cakes. The flavour of Japanese corn soup, also known as corn potage, is captured in these addicting bite-sized rice crackers. But there's only that one bag, so I'm not going to be opening them on camera. Next up, we have Zeppin Caramel Almond Okaki, which is this. Bite into these akaki, which are fried crackers made with mochigami rice. This iteration features a tantalising combination of almonds and caramel. Interesting. Not going to open them just yet either. Next up, we've got black sesame roll cake, and that is this fella here. Slow down your day by pairing your favourite tea with this honey-flavoured sponge cake filled with black sesame paste and white bean paste for a rich flavour profile. I think this might be something that I've had in a previous box as well. And yeah, I love sesame flavoured things. So that is going to be a really nice to have later on, probably with a cup of tea. Have we got anything else? Right, no, we're going on to the that Hoji tea latte that I mentioned earlier on for this month's tea. Okay, so that's it for the November Bokksu box. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching this and that it's maybe piqued your interest enough to, if you haven't already, think about getting yourself a subscription to Bokksu. The snacks in the boxes and the teas are always really good quality, and while it isn't the cheapest subscription box, I do think that the quality of the the contents and the ingredients in the contents more than make up for that. So yeah, that's it for this particular video. I do hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope you'll come back and see some others as well. This video will be in my chapter on Bokksu box unboxings. So I hope that if this is your first time watching one of my Bokksu unboxings, it might make you want to have a look at some of the older videos that I've got. I'm still working on putting everything into the playlists. Sorry, it's playlists, not chapters. Into the playlists because I decided to make them quite a while after I'd started putting the videos out. But anyway, yes, that's it for this particular Bokksu and this particular video. I hope you'll come back next month and maybe watch the December Bokksu unboxing, which should be interesting. We get a little hint on the back of the book. Flurries swirl above as we admire the view Hokkaido awaits, which this is next month's theme haiku hint. I'm guessing that it's to do with the Hokkaido snow festivals, maybe, but we'll see when it comes next month. So do take care of yourself and look after each other as well. We're living in very weird times. Now, weather forecast. Let's have a look. It's 5 to 5 in the afternoon here, and I've had the living room light on where I do my filming for probably about the last 2 or so hours now. It's dark and horrible outside, it's cold and it's wet, and it was really lashing it down with rain earlier on. So yeah, I would definitely take a waterproof jacket out with you and stick your scarf and gloves and maybe a woolly hat in your bag. It looks like you might need them. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by and watching this video, whether or not it was your first one of mine that you've seen. I know sometimes they do pop up randomly in people's feed on YouTube, so if that's the case and you've enjoyed what you've watched, I hope you'll come back and see some more. If you've liked watching it, just give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate them. Any sort of interaction with creators helps to boost videos in the YouTube algorithms. If you want to see more of my videos, if you've not already, consider subscribing. I'm still trying to work my way towards 100 people, I'm not there yet. I think I've probably got about 15 people to go. Subscriptions seems to have slowed down a lot. So if you've got a friend that you think might enjoy watching this video, maybe send them the link and just ask them to interact with the video when they've finished watching. Right, that's me done. I'm going to go and think about making a cup of tea, I think. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.